Hello and welcome back to my channel for another video. I'm heading to New York in a few days and I need to do some packing for that and also plan what outfits I'm going to wear while I'm there. So I thought I would do that with you guys. First things first is I need to fit everything in this bag. It is not very big, as you can see. The longest I have traveled with that backpack is about 3 weeks, but we're only going to New York for 3 days, so it shouldn't be too difficult. I quite like traveling light. It's a little bit easier, especially for a shorter trip or a trip where I am going to a lot of different places and only staying in one place for a short amount of time. And also we're getting the bus down to New York, so I didn't want to take too much stuff with me. All right, firstly, let's see what outfits I'm going to take with me. Let's see what the temperature is like. Weather in New York. Okay, it looks like it's gonna rain, but it actually is going to be really warm. So the first day we're there is 5, that's cold, 11 degrees the next day, and then 14 degrees on the third day. 14 is practically balmy. Okay, I have an idea for the outfits I'm gonna wear. I think it's gonna be a jeans and turtleneck or jumper situation. And then for that day that's gonna be warm, I might actually do an open neck top. So firstly I have cream colored turtleneck. I think I'd like to wear that. Then I have a red turtleneck. I think that will be the most festive vibes I could possibly go for. This is a bit see-through. What else do I want? I'll just move you a little bit because it's in the way of the drawer. And then this one is like a black ribbed scoop neck top, which I really like. So I'll have that for the day that is going to be warmer. It's not going to be warm, like it's cold enough to wear a long sleeve top. I just might get hot in a turtleneck. Okay, so we have 3 tops. The first day we will be on the bus for a little while. I think it's a bit more than 4 hours for the trip. So I want to be comfortable, but I also want to wear real clothes, not leggings. So I have one pair of dark blue skinny jeans. These ones are from Target back home in Australia. They're from the Danny Minogue Petites range. So they're fairly cropped on me because I'm kind of just a bit shorter than average height. I'm not quite in the petites range, but normal jeans are always too long for me. I'm 5'3", so if you're shorter than that, these ones are from the Danny Minogue petites range, and they're quite good and also very cheap and have lasted well. So I have a blue pair of those, and then I also have a black pair of those, which are in the other room. Let me get them. So I'm deciding between this black skinny pair and this washed black straight leg pair, and I might go for the straight leg pair because I think they're a bit more of an updated look. They are not as comfortable as the skinny jeans, but they're comfortable enough to wear all day, so I think I'll go with them. 1 pair, 2 pairs, and I have 3 tops. So now I just need to kind of add things to these to build out an outfit. So first I think I'm gonna need a belt. This is really the only one I have. It's just a black plain leather belt from H&M with a little silver buckle. I wish I had a dark chocolate brown belt as well to go with the bag that I'm going to take. This is the bag I'll take, and I'm sure I've shown this in previous videos, but it's from Barbour. I bought it in London nearly 10 years ago now, I think. And it's just such a classic style. It's lasted really well. I try to look after it as best I can, and it's just the perfect size to fit everything in because it fits my wallet, it fits my phone, and then it can fit a couple more things, and that's really all I need to or want to take with me when I'm out for a whole day. So that's the bag I'll take. And then I need a jumper to go over the tops because they're a bit thin. I have this cream cable knit Aran sweater, which I love. It's actually my Christmas present for my family this year, but it's really, really warm and kind of bulky if I take it off. So might not be the right one for traveling, especially now that I know it's going to be so not cold in New York. So I might leave that one, and then instead for jumper options we go full Christmas. I might take this one actually, I already love it. Okay, so this is a green jumper. I always get compliments on this one. It's from the 5th label, which I think is a Australian label, and I bought it years and years ago. It's got cute little bell sleeves but not too much, and then they come into like a little tighter cuff, which I just think is practical, looks good, feels good, it's not itchy, it's great color. So I might wear that. Imagine if I wore that with the turtleneck. I don't know if you'd be able to see it actually. It might just peek out right at the collar, but Christmas. With the cream, that's a look. It looks like a house painted in the 1990s, but it's a look. They're complementary colors. So I think that jumper is the go. Oh, also goes so nicely with the chocolate brown bag. Okay, 3 tops, 2 pairs of jeans, a belt, a bag, and a jumper. What else? Hat, glove, scarf. So this is the beanie and gloves that I will take with me because they're beautiful and they're cashmere and they match. They're from a brand called Nadam. My auntie gifted them to me for Christmas this year. She always gets me things from the outlet and I just love it. Just such great taste. It's so soft and it's so warm. I don't think I've ever had anything that's cashmere before now, and I have to say I fully understand the hype. Just so soft. So that is hat and gloves. Then for a scarf, I'm going to take this one, which I got in Scotland over the most recent summer. Bought it at a castle on the Isle of Skye because it is my family's tartan. Good thing it's one of the nice tartans too. So I think that will sort me for all of those things. And then I have my trusty enormous winter coat. This one is from LL Bean, a New England staple. She's not a fashion statement, but she is warm. And then shoes. I should probably wear something on my feet. The shoes I really want to take are these ones from Baird. They're a black Chelsea boot style. They look great with everything and they're pretty comfortable, but I don't think they'll be comfortable for like a full day of walking all over New York. It's a big city, things are far apart. I think I need a shoe that will go the distance a bit more than these. These I can probably do up to an hour of walking in a day before they start hurting my feet. And I've worn them, you know, like to the office, to the train, walking from the train, office all day. That is fine, but I'm not sure if like a full day of travel, if they can handle that. What I really want are a pair of black Chelsea boots that I can just like destroy by wearing them everywhere and not have to worry about like ruining my nice ones. Like these ones are good, they're durable, but there's still a part of me that's like, I don't want to wear them out before they need to be worn out because they're really nice shoes. So I want to keep them forever. I have on my wish list at the moment the Doc Marten Chelsea boots because Docs are incredibly durable. I have a pair of like lace-up ones, but they're back in Australia, so I'd probably wear those. Those are actually my go-to travel shoes. So right now I'm thinking I'm a little bit sad that I don't have them with me. So yes, something like that would be perfect, but I think what I'm actually going to wear are these white leather sneakers from Superga. They will probably get dirty, but these shoes come up pretty good if you just wipe them with a makeup wipe, take a toothbrush to the bits around the edge, they'll be okay. And I think because it's not really going to be snowing, it's not like there'll be salt on the roads, but I'm always worried about leather boots and snow, whereas these ones, like they're fine, nothing will happen to them if they get salt on them. So that's the look. I'll also insert in here what the outfits that I'm going to wear look like so you can see the vision. This is what we're working with for outfits. I've got the 3 tops here, jumper, belt, bag, accessories, and 2 pairs of jeans. And then that's my coat. And they all have to fit in this bag, but I'll be wearing like a full outfit from this. So a pair of jeans, the jacket, all of these, that like most of it won't actually have to go in the bag. And then the only other thing for clothes is like socks and underwear, but you don't need to see that. Let's look at makeup and skincare now. For makeup and skincare, everything is going to fit in this bag. When I'm packing, I always try to think about my makeup in terms of the order that I put it on my face. So first I have foundation, or this is a tinted moisturizer, but this is the best. I put that on with a sponge. Concealer, this one from NARS, also the best. I have it in the shade Vanilla, and I have this one in Light Zero Terra Nerve. And then want to put some powder. Rimmel Stay Matte is always a great one. And I put that on with one of these triangle puffs. These are super cheap from Amazon and they just get into that corner. Speaking of glow, the Charlotte Tilbury Hollywood Flawless Filter. It's great. The packaging sucks. It's glass and the letters and stuff come off the front and go everywhere, including onto my face. For blush, I'm going to use one of the Clinique Chubby Sticks. These transport really well. The Charlotte Tilbury ones, like where you squeeze it out and it has a little puff on the top, they travel terribly, leaking all over the place. So that I put on my face with a Real Techniques brush. This is the Expert Face Brush. So good. And then for bronzer and contour, I just use one product, also a Clinique Chubby Stick, and then I put that with a fluffy brush. And then for eyebrows, I use the Hourglass Arch Brow pencil thing in the color Ash, which is like a cool toned light to medium brown color. And then I use the Mecca Max brow wax, which I think is similar to the Anastasia Beverly Hills brow freeze, and there's like an e.l.f. product that's similar. They all do the same thing. They're like all like a clear soapy wax that you put in your brows, and I use this spoolie for it. And then for eyes, always got to curl my lashes. It's an annoying step, but I find it just makes my eyelashes look so much better. And then at the moment, I've really been loving the MAC Extended Play mascara. But I don't know, it's getting to the end of its life. It's getting a little bit clumpy, so I need to refresh my mascara. And then I have too many options for lips, but it kind of doesn't matter. I've got a MAC lipstick in Ruby Woo, which is this absolutely fantastic red color. If I'm ever wearing red lipstick, 90% sure it's going to be that one. And then I'm also going to bring another MAC lipstick in the color Cosmo. And those are sort of my two go-tos. But then I thought I would also bring this NARS, what are they called? Velvet Matte Lip Pencil. This one is in the color Dolce Vita. It's a really lovely, slightly deeper pink than the other lipstick I'm taking. And this is kind of like a stay all day kind of formula. Whereas this one from MAC Cosmo, just the formulation of it, because it's more moisturizing, it'll only last a couple of hours. And then I was also gonna take my Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk Lip, Cheek and Glow in Color of Dreams. Which is what I put on my lips today actually. And that doubles as a blush, so it's usually really good for travel, but I might leave that one this time or take it, I don't know. I got space, I'll take it with me. Then for skincare, deodorant, fragrance. I usually put my perfume inside like a Ziploc bag and then inside a sock so that if it does leak, it doesn't make everything smell like perfume and it's less likely to break because it's got a bit of buffering with the sock. Moisturizer, Nivea cream is so great for winter. It's a super thick moisturizer. It's probably pore clogging. It's definitely not for everyone, but for me it's really cheap and really effective in cold, harsh winter air. Lip balm and retinol from La Roche-Posay. This is the B3 Retinol Serum. This is just what I'm liking at the moment. Then to take off my makeup, I usually just use a neutral oil, like baby oil. It's basically the same as using one of those balm cleansers, but I just find it's really cheap and really effective. And then a couple of these like little face washes. These are so good. They're just so effective for removing makeup. And I put the oil cleanser on, get my makeup all dissolved, run this under some water, use that to kind of wipe off the makeup, and then I go and then I go in with like a regular cleanser. I decanted this one into a little bottle, but it's this one from CeraVe. Some hair ties and hair clips, and that all fits in there. I am not taking any hair stuff because I think I'll just wash my hair, style it, and then we're only away for 3 days. So it should last that time. For jewelry and that sort of thing, I think I'm going to take this little gold necklace from Ana Luisa, and then these two little earrings as well, also from Ana Luisa, and they kind of go together. So I'll take them. I will also take a pair of sunglasses, but I don't know where my sunglasses are right now, so I need to find them. As I was just going through my big packing list, I realized that essentials for my beauty bag are like nail clippers and an emery board. Because you never know when your nail is going to catch on something, and that is one of the most annoying things when traveling, is not having such a simple item in your bag that can just fix everything, but it annoys you all day if you don't have it. And also hairbrush. This wet brush is really good. It detangles very quickly, and because the paddle brush design is so big, it's great at just getting through my hair really quickly. I used to take like a travel size hairbrush with me, but I don't think I'll do that ever again. After traveling 3 months earlier this year with just a tiny hairbrush, I hated it so much. So this is the way to go. What else? Okay, some miscellaneous and essential items. I always take a little bag with various medicine-y bits. It's one of those things where when you're traveling, you don't want to have to take time out of your day to go to a chemist to figure it out. And then stuff is always expensive and you've got it at home, and it's just not something that you want to spend money on or take time out of your day to deal with when you're traveling. So I always take things like medicine, band-aids, pain relief, allergy stuff, that sort of thing. Tailor it to whatever bothers you. Phone charger, of course, not taking my laptop this time, and my AirPods. I would usually take my Kindle, but I don't think I will this time. We've got quite a long time on the bus. I think what I'll do instead is download some audiobooks to listen to, because reading on the bus always makes me car sick. An eye mask, this is from Manta Sleep. These are really good. They got these donut things that go over your eyes, and they just block everything out. Complete blackout. They're better than those silk masks, but Manta also do a silk one. A mask, my friend gave me this one. It's silk, it's very bougie. I'll just take it with me in case I need it, but people aren't really wearing masks too much at the moment. I don't know, if you end up sitting next to someone who's coughing on the bus, could be worth it. Then of course a drink bottle, and I always take an extra tote bag. What else do I need? Pajamas, I'll put those in. And I think that's it. I think that's all I need. All right, so this is what I'll wear, so it doesn't really need to go in the bag. Shoes down there, and the coat was never going to fit in the bag. And then this is the bag, and as you can see, it fits everything. It's got like some extra space. And if I wanted to, I could pop this jumper in the top there, and that would zip up just fine. This bag is actually fantastic. It has so many compartments. Tuck things in there, zip bag there. On the inside, it's got these little zip pockets on both sides, and then this one at the top is the perfect size for my water bottle. That is all for today. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you back here for another video soon.